The inmates ran out of jail in joy in Jhajjar town of Haryana as the new additional session judge pronounced one verdict after another.
सबूतों के अभाव पर इन सभी को बाइज्जत बरी किया जाता है। अमित चौहान, रिंकू पुनिया, मुन्ना मलिक।
In a matter of over a month, the new judge heard 2,470 cases and bailed out as many as 2,000 criminals rotting in jail for petty crimes. At the same time, he also gave heavy sentences to a few charged with more serious crimes like rape and murder. The jail inmates loved him and so did their families. Never in their lifetime had they seen or even heard of a judge clearing cases as fast as him. But suddenly, after 40 days, the new judge disappeared. To know the story of this rare judge and who he really was, keep watching. But before that, like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Meet Dhaniram Mittal from Bhiwani, Haryana, a hard-working and ambitious student who after finishing graduation from a college in Rohtak in 1964 sat for several government exams. When he didn't clear any, he was convinced that success through fair means would be a boring long haul for him. And one day, he stumbled upon a newspaper article about the greatest thief in India's history, Natwar Lal, played famously by Amitabh Bachchan in the film of the same name, who forged signatures of famous people like Dhirubhai Ambani and Rajendra Prasad, impersonated many men from beggars to businessmen to government officers, and duped foreign tourists by pretending to sell the Taj Mahal, Rashtrapati Bhavan and even the Red Fort. Others must have laughed at the tales of Natwar Lal, but Dhaniram was inspired. He then decided to do a diploma course in graphology to master handwriting analysis and studied with more zeal than he ever had in the government exams he gave earlier. After finishing his diploma, he employed his learnings in forging documents and signatures, becoming a tout after being enamored by the money touts made at the RTO of his town by getting driver's licenses issued on fake documents. Soon bored, he now began planning to use his skills for bigger frauds. Having tasted the sweetness of forgery, he made his own fake educational certificates and applied for a senior job in the Indian Railways, becoming a station master in 1968. Then he used his position to steal railway property and cash. After 6 long years as station master, Dhaniram was bored again and quit his job in 1974. Once on a visit to Delhi, Dhaniram saw on the road some elegant cars of the time, and the mischievous side of his mind started working again. Stealing them would be fun. His modus operandi was simple. Do it in broad daylight when it's least expected. Do not try to hide. Believe it's your own car. Do it confidently and quickly. Once, when he was opening the lock of a car through a master key, a nearby resident noticed him.
ये कार तो मिश्रा जी के है, आप कौन?
Dhaniram was quick to respond.
भाई कार सर्विसिंग से सर, मिश्रा साहब ने मरम्मत करने को बोला है इसकी।
Most of the time he managed to disappear well before the owner found out and informed the police.
सर, मेरी मारुति 800 चोरी हो गई पार्किंग से।
But he wasn't always so lucky.
ये है मेरी कार।
As he got arrested often, he made many friends in jail.
स्वागत है धनी भाई, आइए, अपना ही घर समझिए। बहुत याद आ रही थी तुम लोगों की, तो चला आया।
Frequent rounds of jail didn't deter him, and soon stealing cars became a cakewalk that he thoroughly enjoyed. And even though he had the money to get decent lawyers who often bailed him out, he even managed to escape a few times, expanding his area of operation after some of the lads he met in jail became his accomplices. His stealing soon got more sophisticated as he repainted the car to a different color and even changed its number plate to give the police a slip. Also by now, almost every policeman in the area could easily recognize him, so he began disguising himself.
Today I will become Bablu Chaudhary. Today Pintu Singh. Today Tunnu Set.
During one of his interrogations, he even confessed to the police.
I am a compulsive thief. I cannot help it.
Once, when the police were bringing him to the court for yet another car theft case, the judge spotted him outside and said in frustration, "तुम फिर से आ गए? दोबारा यहाँ दिखना नहीं, बाहर निकलो." Later the same day when his name was called out during the hearing,
धनीराम को हाजिर किया जाए.
he was nowhere to be found. The police then recalled,
जज साहब ने जाने को बोला है, उनकी बात कैसे टालूं? मैं जाता हूँ.
and he had successfully escaped once again. Now Dhaniram needed a new adventure, and being friends with a lot of lawyers owing to his repeated offences, Dhaniram thought if he studies law, he would be able to fight his own cases and even for his friends. So he got himself enrolled in a BA LLB course in a college in Jaipur. After completing his degree, Dhaniram practiced law for a short while to understand the justice system protocols. And then one day, sometime in the late 1980s, he came across a headline in the local newspaper of his hometown. Corruption charges against Jhajjar Additional Session Judge. Inquiry begins. Jhajjar was only an hour away from his hometown Bhiwani. Mischief poked his brain again, and posing as the Haryana High Court Registrar, he wrote a letter to Jhajjar's Additional Session Judge. You will be on leave for 2 months till the corruption inquiry against you is completed. Another judge will take over and hear cases in your absence. Now dressed as the replacement judge, Dhani Ram entered the court the next day and handed over the fake order from the High Court Registrar to the person in charge of the court. The court in charge respectfully lets him take over the chair as the new Additional Session Judge. And then it was here that Dhani Ram made the most of his power, passing a whopping 2,000 bail orders. A large number of these beneficiaries were criminals who had either been accomplices in his car thefts or his friends during his time in jail. The efficiency and swiftness of the new judge soon became the talk of the town. With the magic wand in his hand, Dhani Ram cleared many cases against himself too. And suddenly, after 40 days, he stopped coming before the police could realize it was Dhani Ram once again, experimenting with an audacious fraud nobody had ever done. The man had vanished like always, but he was eventually caught, as were all the 2,000 prisoners he had bailed out. However, the incident made him popular as one of the greatest con men of the country, earning him titles like Super Natwarlal, Master of Disguise, and Indian Charles Sobraj. Then came the 2000s, when many cars came with inbuilt anti-theft security systems. So once when Dhani Ram put a duplicate key in a Hyundai Creta, the alarm went off and he ran like a scared cat. He had to limit his operations now only to old car models, of which there were still plenty around. And despite being booked in 125 cases of theft and cheating and arrested 95 times in the last 40 years, the desire to steal didn't leave him even as he grew into his late 70s. In fact, his age was an added advantage. अरे दादाजी, किसकी गाड़ी खोल रहे हो? माफ करना बेटा, अब आंखें कमजोर हो गई हैं। मुझे लगा मेरी थी। He was 77 years old in 2016 when he was caught red-handed for the 126th time in his life, stealing a Maruti S-Team in West Delhi. But the master con man now rests in peace, passing away 2 months ago at the ripe old age of 85. Bizbo's Limerick. Now you've heard the story of a compulsive thief who stole cars and gave people grief. But his brilliant mind was with crime entwined. What might have been had he turned over a new leaf? Keep watching, but before that, like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. You will also find these sources listed in our video description section.